Okay guys, so this is the EasyOne Air machine. So basically I'll just show you guys how to use it. I already put the date and the time. It's 24 hours. So basically the reports is right here. So anything that we have already done, we can see right here. So I had already done one, so I have that in the reports. I put 2 patients in, so if you guys have already put patients and our students are going to do them over and over again, you just go to patients and you go to history, and they're already there, my previous ones. You could add a new one beforehand, like if you know you're going to have a patient beforehand, you can add them. Edit, you can edit a patient or a student, however. Tools are over here, so the calibrate check, you can still calibrate it, and single flow, multi-flow, or minority, SSA, disability, they're all checks, so that means they're all good to go. And again, reports pops up. Has any updates if we need to update user database. We don't need to mess with any of that right now, so it's all good. It has SJVC as the primary one because that's the most basic one. That's the one that we teach. Has there. If we want to teach some other ones, they have the FVL, OSHA, MVV, SVC, and the SSA disability. But for the most part, we're going to be clicking this one. So once we get to this screen, we could add a patient or click from one of the ones we already had. I'll show you guys how to set up a new one. So I'm gonna add patient. So right here I'll add a random one. Jane. Go to next. Doe. Next. For the ID, I had my students make a MRN number for their charts, so I'll just put like a random one that I know. And then click next. And then you enter their date of birth, so I'll just make one up. And then next. Male or female, since I named her Jane, she's a female. Next. And then I'll just put 5, 6. Next. Weight. And next. You have to pick their ethnicity, so I'll just pick Asian, I guess. And then finish. If you guys notice, you guys can scroll down. You guys can see the information that I input. But if you guys need to add additional information, you'll notice that it says no data. So asthma status, you guys can just click on them and then put yes or no. So I'll put no. Cigarettes per day, smoker status, smoke years. If you have any of that information, you can add it. So smoker status, I'll just click yes. Cigarettes per day. You can put how many. Usually they'll say 10 sometimes. And then smoke years. Well, how many every years you've been smoking. COPD status. Could put possible, yes, no. And that's basically it. So now our patient has all these boxes checked. So now we could start test, but before that, this is the EasyOne flow tube. So it has a side ripping right here. I already opened one, so I could test it out. So basically what they want you to do is only cover, you leave the package on, but you have to leave this uncovered and cover this part still. So after you have that, you just simply put it in. You have to align the arrows. So there's an arrow here in the top, and there's an arrow here. So you just stick it in there and align the arrows. All the way in. It has a stopper right there, so now the arrows are aligned. So now all you do is start test. I'll show you guys. It says block EasyOne flow tube to avoid flow. You press OK and then you start the test. So once you do your 3 sessions, you get to this area, and all you do is end test, and it gives you your whole data on the test that we just did. So it gives you the volume. So I have 131. I think what they want is 150 milliliters, but it's okay. And it gives it an actual grade from A to F, so it's kind of easy for us to grade them. So my air quality was a B, so I got a grade of a B. And it has all the information right here. We could add post, add trial. So add trial just means to add another test. Or we can print it if we connect it to a printer, or just simply finish, and that's it. So we can move on to our next patient. Once you guys are done using it for the day, maybe you guys can just put it on the dock right here, and it charges it. And that's it.